All right, so our boy Jez Corden dropped some heat a couple days ago about Xbox President Sarah Bond has set up a new team dedicated to game preservation, and this is the meat of it, and forward compatibility. A whole team dedicated to it. Sarah Bond recently sent out an email to rally the troops while also sharing some interesting bits on new processes on bits of news in the process. These are her words. It's been nearly 6 months since we came together as an organization. Our collective achievements in that time frame are tremendous. Everyone should feel incredibly proud of what we've achieved and excited about the opportunities ahead, Sarah said. We are moving full speed ahead on our next generation hardware, focused on delivering the biggest technical leap ever in a generation.
Ever is crazy. I'm sorry.
Ever is nuts.
Ever is crazy, and that was planned. They looked at that.
Bro, ever is
Ever
crazy.
is big. I'm looking, even bro. When I see now, I was like, oh, you know what you said, right? All right.
And then she also touched on Microsoft's innovations in gaming AI. We are innovating in gaming AI, focused on delivering player first, developer first value for discovery, engagement, and creator velocity. We are integrating, and this was some pretty heavy news too. Like, we are integrating Activision Blizzard King titles into our services, and we launched Diablo 4 into Game Pass. And Xbox has quickly become the number one platform for Diablo 4 players.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't. That's crazy.
So if you look on the charts, Diablo 4 was like number 40 most played on in Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
They dropped it in the Game Pass, quickly became a top 10.
Damn.
The power of motherfucking Game Pass, boy.
Oh, it's on my computer, so they got me too.
Yeah. And we are integrating with Battle.net, all while launching COD Warzone Mobile and preparing for our upcoming Hellblade 2, Avowed, and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Listen, those three titles alone, like, fuck, that's good. But they still got Towerborn, Replaced. They got Stalker 2 coming. Like, there's just so much fucking goodness this year. And I'm already spent. I gotta buy fucking No Rest for the Wicked on the 18th for early access on Steam. Like, I'm already, like, Diablo 2 is probably going to be my game I play throughout the year, right? Like, until a new RPG comes out.
Yeah.
But fuck, there's just so many games, bro, this year.
There is heat. There is heat this year.
Yeah. So this is the good stuff, right? So we have formed a new team dedicated to game preservation, important to all of us at Xbox and the industry itself, Bond said. We are building on our strong history of delivering backwards compatibility to our players, and we remain committed to bringing forward the amazing library of Xbox games for future generations of players to enjoy. Bruh. Okay. I want to hear your thoughts first on this goodness. Or do you call it goodness? What do you call it? What do you want to call it?
I'm glad it is goodness. It is goodness. I'm glad you said, "Do I call it goodness?" Because in general, in the grand scheme, it is goodness. For me personally, it's all right because I just don't play. I don't go back and play old games. I've said that, a bunch of times. Like, I'm pretty much one and done with a lot of games, unless it was like, the couch gaming type or stuff like Bond, GoldenEye type,
right.
Going back to those type of games. But I think in the grand scheme, this is great. people, because I'm kind of in the lower percentage of people who don't go back and play stuff. You know what I mean? So for keeping, I mean, the Xbox catalog is fat. Now, come on, I would be ridiculous to say I would never go back and play some old stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just think I'd be unwise and ignorant to say that. So yes, in the grand scheme, and this is not like this because people are having problems playing old games, you know. And I have in my notes that why don't we just keep the games on the consoles they came out on, and that way you can just keep. But also, and then I was like, man, but nobody wants to keep that space like that. What do you like? Nobody would really wants to do that. They want to move on as well, but they want to keep what they had. And then it's like, okay, I understand. I'm not the keep what I had type of guy unless it's something that's, you know, currently in meta. Because, you know, I've seen a lot of games come up and they go down while they're new. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm the type to, you know, games can go. But I think in the initial thoughts, the grand scheme, this is good, man. If people want their games, what up?
my good brother Gamsley.
Yo, what's up? I got no pants on. Let's go. How are you?
Good, man.
What's up, guys? Skellington, nice to see you guys. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's talk.
Let's talk. That talk, baby. No, I exactly get what you're saying, Skill. I guess like for game preservation for me, it's just the principle of the fucking thing, right? Like, if I have a DVD, not a 4K Blu-ray, not a Blu-ray, if I have a regular ass DVD, I should be able to pop that bitch into whatever I want to, and it should play, right? Same goes for regular Xbox games, 360 games, Xbox One games, whatever. I should just be able to play my game that I purchased and let it be good. Like, not this stuff that where I have a PS3 game and I can't play it on my PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous.
Right.
See, I don't understand. I guess like regulators have to get involved or something like that. Like, because imagine if you did buy had a DVD and you popped it in. I was like, not compatible with this 2024 DVD player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not going to with that. What about you, Gamsley? What you think about all this game preservation stuff and her setting up a team?
Yeah, no, I think that backwards compatibility and forward compatibility is super scary for Sony as well. They don't want this to happen. They want to gatekeep as much as possible because they're winning that match, right? They don't want to step in the ring with another opponent in another like ring. They want to be controlled. They want to be Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? They want to be controlled. They want to have the rules in their favor. But Microsoft is moving away from that stuff really quickly, and honestly, out of all the companies, I trust them with my digital library most. Like, even out of Steam, etc. They just have the backing, they have the money to keep the servers alive, they have the money to keep everything alive. I mean, yeah, man, I'm in it. I'm excited.
And they're a huge conglomerate to where if they did do something like that, Congress would be on their ass.
Oh, big time.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not Crunchyroll or Funimation.
Crunchyroll.
You know what I mean? Like, they're Microsoft.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
And anybody want to take down, you know what I'm saying, big Fortune 500 companies like that if they got the opportunity to.
100%.
So, yeah. So I'm super fucking I don't know. Just the news for some reason excited me because when they're talking, they keep on bringing up the word forward compatibility. And there was that article that came out. I think that was The Verge. The Verge. I think did Tom Warren write this? I'm not sure.
Well, I would have to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. About
Microsoft is confident in the Windows on ARM could finally beat Apple. Right, so like to me, like there's so many moving parts happening to where we might be getting a Microsoft OS for next generation. You know, with the whole Steam and Epic shit happening, and like a PC/console hybrid type of thing, to where forward capability would be a problem, but since they have a whole team dedicated to it, they are trying to probably work out licensing issues and all this other hootenanny that goes along with that. Because, I mean, yeah, it looks like, switching from x86 to ARM is pretty crazy if they decided to do that. But yeah, it's crazy.
No, crazy times, right?